Hello everyone and welcome to the last video of our session, the best mate in 5. My name is Nitzan Steinberg, Grandmaster, and here I am with you guys. So thank you very much and let's do it together. Before it, I must tell you guys, thank you very much for any subscribe and any like that you're doing in my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click here and also to move to all to get all notification for any video that I'm uploading and streaming, of course. So this is what you need to do. Okay, let's start with the first exercise in this day. Checkmate in 5 moves. Let's think. Okay, so queen against queen, 2 rooks against 2 rooks, bishop against bishop, and we down a knight. We have 6 pawns against 5 pawns. And what can we say about the king's safety? So his king is very, very weak, right? So all of the pieces are very close to the king, but we must find a win. So how can we do a checkmate? So I can do it. Rook h8 check. So the king must take it because king g7 will be queen h6 checkmate. You know what? Let's do it in our mind, okay? Rook h8. If he's doing king g7, we will bring the queen to h6 with a checkmate immediately, because this bishop is doing a great job in this diagonal and the king cannot come here, right? So rook h8, he will take it. And after it, we will do a bishop g6 check. It will be a discovering check, right? And there is 2 options for black. One option is to play king g8, is coming back, or to play the move king g7. Let's start with king g7. After king g7, we will bring the queen to h6. As you remember, we already sacrificing this rook. So this square on h6 is, you know, like just prohibited, right? For our queen to come to h6. So yeah, queen h6, king g8, and now queen to h7, checkmate, right? So let's do it another time. Rook h8 check, king takes, bishop g6. If he's coming to g7, we will bring the queen to h6, king g8, and queen h7 or queen h8, checkmate, right? With the queen. Great. So let's do it another time. Rook h8, king takes, bishop g6, but now king comes to g8. What can we do now? Rook h8 check. We are sacrificing the second rook into the game. King takes h8, right? He's taking the second rook. We'll bring the queen to h6 check, king g8, and queen h7. It's a checkmate. So let's show it. Rook h8 check, king takes, bishop g6, the discovering check. If king g7, just queen h6 and queen h7 checkmate, but he will do the move king g8, and now we are sacrificing another rook, rook h8. If he's not taking, of course, queen h6 checkmate, and if he's taking it, queen h6 check, king g8, and queen h7. So we're sacrificing 2 rooks into the game, and we're winning the game with checkmate in 5. Let's do another one. Okay, so what about this position? Wow, crazy position to play. Queen against queen, 2 rooks against 2 rooks, right? And knight against bishop. So we have 3 pawns, right? Against 4 pawns, so we are down a pawn, and black is threatening 2 checkmates. Queen takes c3 is a checkmate, and queen takes a2 is a checkmate. So wow, we need to be very, very hurry. So what about the king's safety? It seems like his king is more safety than our, right? Because it's very, you know, like open. But how can we attack this king? So let's think about queen takes f8. This is very beautiful move. King takes f8 is the only move, because king h7, just rook takes f7, checkmate immediately. So we are taking, he will take us, and now knight to e6 check, right? This pawn cannot take this knight because of this pin, right? So there is 2 options for black. If he's playing the move king to e8 after this knight e6, we will play the move rook d8. It will be a checkmate immediately, right? So after queen takes f8, king takes f8, knight e6 check. If he will come back to g8, we will bring the rook to the a check, right? King h7 is the only move. We will bring the rook to f7. We will take the pawn on f7 with a check. The only move to play is king h6, and there we will play the move rook to h8, checkmate. Why it's a checkmate? Because to h7 is not illegal because of this rook and also this rook. To g7 cannot be illegal because of this rook, right? Here on f7. And to g5, don't forget our knight on e6. So it's a checkmate. I know it was so messy here, but let's show it on the board. Queen takes f8 check, king takes. We are sacrificing the queen, knight e6 check. If he's playing the move king e8, rook d8 will bring us the checkmate immediately, but he will play the move king g8, rook d8 check, king h7, the only move, rook takes f7 check, king h6, the only move, and rook is coming to h8 with a checkmate with 3 pieces, brilliant pieces, and these checkmates, these checkmates and this checkmate, and of course queen c1 is not illegal because we are putting a checkmate to the black's king. Let's do another one, come on. So the third one, oh, what about this position? Queen against queen, 2 rooks against 2 rooks, bishop against bishop, knight against knight, 5 pawns against 5 pawns. So equal position, right? How can we win this one? Wow, very crazy position because this queen is under attack, this bishop is under attack, the rook is, you know, like in the air, the d5 knight is in the air. What can we say about this position? Let's think. So knight f6 check, it seems to be quite good. King h8, it's only move, right? We will play bishop takes g7, right? It's a check. 2 options for black. If he's taking this bishop with the knight, we will play the move queen to h4 check. Knight h5, queen takes h5. Oh no, after knight h5, rook g8 also, it's a checkmate immediately, right? So after knight f6, let's do it again. King h8, bishop takes g7, knight takes g7, just winning on a spot for white, queen h4, and knight h5, rook g8 check. And after queen h4, if he is playing the move queen h7, we will take the queen, because we have here knight that defending our queen on h7 will be a checkmate. We will see it very soon. So after knight f6 check, king h8, we will take this pawn on g7. And what if he will take with the bishop, right? It's also very important move to think about. But we will sacrificing our queen to d8. Queen takes d8 check, rook takes d8, rook takes d8 check, bishop f8, and rook takes f8 with a checkmate, because we have here rook, and here a knight, and the king here cannot be played anywhere. h7 is not illegal because of this knight on f6. On g8, of course, this rook and this rook on f8, and of course king g7 cannot be played because of this rook on g5. So let's show it. Knight f6, king h8, bishop takes g7. If knight takes, is just winning on a spot, because queen h4 check, knight h5, and rook g8 checkmate. And of course queen h7, also queen takes h7, it's a checkmate immediately. But here bishop takes g7, this is the only move, you know, like not the only move that is not losing immediately. So we will took the rook on d8, took rook takes d8, bishop f8, and rook takes f8 with a checkmate. Of course, after queen d8 check, after bishop f8, we have rook g8 also checkmate immediately. So white is winning. Let's do the no last one, no, we have time, everything is fine. Come on, let's do it quickly. King against king. Oh, I'm joking. Rook against rook, bishop against knight, 3 pawns against 2 pawns. We are down rook, very big rook. Oh no, we are losing. What to do now? So rook b5 check. I think rook b5 check, king takes a4 is the only move. I want to play the move king a2, right? Because I just want to put b3 checkmate. And no, he will play the move rook d2. Oh, but I know, bishop to g4. And I want to bring the bishop to d1. You know, it's a quiet move, bishop g4. I want to put the bishop on d1. He will take with the rook, and b3 will be a checkmate, right? So let's show it. Rook b5 check, king takes a4, and now quiet move, king a2. I want to bring b3 checkmate immediately. So the only move for black to avoid this checkmate is to play rook d2. And now bishop to g4. Quiet move. I want to bring the bishop to d1 with check. Rook will take it, and b3 will be a checkmate. So for example, knight c6, bishop d1, rook takes, and b3 checkmate. And if he will take the b2 pawn, I will take with the king, and whatever black is playing, bishop d1 will be a checkmate. So, for example, yes, this is a checkmate. White is winning. Let's do another one. Okay, so what about this position? It's an easy one for you guys. You can stop the video and comment below what is the solution, of course. So queen against queen, two rooks against two rooks, bishop against bishop, bishop against bishop. We have 6 pawns against 6 pawns. But what about this king? Is not safety at all. How can we win it? So queen f7 check, rook takes f7, because king h8 will bring queen g7. It's a checkmate immediately. So queen takes f7, rook takes, bishop takes. Of course, king f8 cannot be played because of bishop d6. It's a checkmate immediately. So he will play the move king h8, right? After queen takes, rook takes, bishop takes, right? You can see it in your head. I know it. So king h8, rook d8 check, rook takes d8, rook takes d8. Bishop is covering from f8, and now we are understanding that this king on h8 is not good, and we must attack it in the diagonal because the king wants to move to g7. So we play the move bishop to e5. And it's a checkmate immediately. Let's show it. Queen f7 check, rook takes, bishop takes, king f8, just bishop d6 checkmate, bishop king h8, just rook d8, rook takes, bishop f8. And now we're understanding that this diagonal is very important, bishop e5, and it's a checkmate. White won the game, and we found the solution. Let's do the last one of this video, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what about this position? Very, very tough one. So knight e7, it's the logical move, but king d8, queen takes f6, bishop e7, and after queen b6 check, he will play the move king e8. Oh, so this square is annoying us. How can we solve this problem, right? I know, rook e8 check. Oh, sorry, we will do it in our mind. So rook e8 check, bishop takes, and now knight to a7. Of course, after rook e8, if he's playing the move rook d8, just queen c7 checkmate immediately. So rook e8 check, bishop takes, we are sacrificing a rook, knight a7 check, king d8 is the only move, queen takes f6 check, and you know, it's just a winning position because bishop e7, queen takes b6 denied, rook c7 is the only move, and queen takes c7 with a checkmate. And after after rook e8, rook e8 check, bishop takes, knight a7, king d8, queen takes f6, rook e7, we will took the knight on b6, king d7, and queen to d6 with the checkmate. I hope you can see it in your head. It's very, very important for your calculation skills to understand and to see it in your head. And you know, you can take the time, and it's really will improve you. So let's show it. Rook e8 check, bishop takes, knight a7, king d8, queen takes f6, bishop e7, just queen takes b6, rook c7, and queen takes. It's a checkmate. And after queen takes f6, rook e7 is also one option. Queen takes b6 check, king d7, and queen d6 with a checkmate. Ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, like the video and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Comment below your thoughts about the video. Don't forget. Bye bye, my friends.